Stock market had a pretty impressive rally this week, this last day of Friday, March 25th, 2016. So let's take a review. Is the downtrend over? Was it just a technical reset? We'll take a look. We still have a 50 and 200 bearish moving cross coming up. You can see it was very apparent last week that the moving averages were all moving up and in bullish fashion. They have now all started pointing down except for the 200, which will speed up the bearish cross here. Take a look at the 30-minute chart. We've already got the death cross and the confirmation with the 100 crossing over bearishly the 200. We're also very oversold with RSI overbought with RSI at 85. And yes, although we do have some positive MACD influence here that just continues to rise, if you take a look and continue to assess the situation, we'll break this down into a 5-minute chart too. You can also see that we're fixing to have a bearish situation in MACD. RSI on the 5-minute chart is at 91, which is extremely high. How do we know that this should be turning around other than these indicators? We'll go with volume to note that throughout this uptrend that we saw, volume was declining. So increasing price action on declining volume means that there wasn't a lot of belief in this rally. Shouldn't last. Again, we'll move here into fibs on this last day rally day that we had on Friday. We're back up and stopped out at the 50% retracement, which is still well within a retrace zone to continue downtrending. Finally, we can manipulate a chart to be whatever we want it to be. Essentially, if you're a bull, you can make it look bullish in some form or fashion. If you're a bear, you can make it look bearish in some form or fashion. The bottom line is we started an uptrend. We started making higher lows and higher highs. We draw a line from each low. Once this needs to break through this moving upward trend line before you can confirm we're back to the bearish trend, period. There is no way around that. However, if we look at we back out and look at the big picture here on the daily, I just drew this and then copied it and moved it over. Same with this, same with RSI, same with the MACD movement. This is strangely similar. So it looks like we should have some sideways movement for a bit. And if history repeats itself, we could have another big drop down a little bit further that would break through the 1800s and put us into new territory. I encourage you to come visit us here at Great Trading School if you'd like to join a noise-free, friendly, and productive environment to trade with other traders, review charts, and learn together. Come join us for a 5-day free trial at greattradingschool.com. Thanks a lot.